And welcome back to Worsley Bees. I'm Rob from South Worsley, Ontario, and I'm in the bee yard today. It is Tuesday. I think it's July 31st, I think. Yes. Anyway, I want to get into this hive. This is hive number 4. This is one of the hives that lost their queen when there was a bunch of craziness going on back in May. And I introduced a new queen a few weeks ago. There's a video in my feed that shows you when I put the queens in. I actually initially put the queen in a small nuke that I thought was going to make it, and I thought maybe they had one, and then I ended up, the nuke was kind of withering away, so I took the queen before she was released and put her into this hive, and she was released and she's been laying. So now I just need to find out how well she's laying and if we've got some cap brood and things going on. We do actually have 2 boxes because there was more bees in this box than there was and is still in this box, which is hive number 1, which has also got a new queen, and she's on the frames laying now, so that's awesome. There's some brood in that box and some honey, and they're building up slowly, hopefully at least to fill the box by winter. So let's get into this. I've already smoked the front entrance. That's stuck down pretty good. It's actually been about wow, what do you know? Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but the hive tool, I've got 3 or 4 of them. The one I want to use is actually stuck onto the lid of this hive with propolis. There it is. It was stuck pretty good. So yeah, that propolis is real glue. And this lid is stuck on real good too. There it is, that's broken the seal. Let's get some smoke under here. See how things are going. Because right now I honestly don't know. I hope things are going well. They've had a couple of oxalic acid treatments to help with the mites. Hopefully we haven't got an issue with small hive beetles or wax moth. You never can tell. The lid is stuck on pretty good. Lots of bees in there. That's a good sign. Just looking to see if I can see a queen here. I don't see a queen on the lid. Just smoke them down just a little bit. Now we have some Swiffer pad material. I'm going to replace that today with new Swiffer pad, although I don't see any beetles on it. No beetles on it. And what do I see? Let's take a look. What do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames. They all look pretty good. Let's move the camera in. Okay, so we'll take this frame off first because there doesn't seem to be too much going on these first couple of frames. There is comb drawn. Nice comb drawn. But that's it. I'll put that to the side. And the second frame, stuck on pretty good. There she comes. New comb. And more new comb. Plenty of bees on this. I'm looking for beetles. And I'm looking for eggs and larvae and brood. So I'm going to put that one to one side also for now. Give myself plenty of room to work in. Now the queen could be up here because there's no queen excluder. They definitely look a lot stronger than they were. So I see some brood on this frame. This is a heavy frame. That's all nectar. And there's a queen cup there. We're going to get rid of that queen cup because we don't want that. Let's just point that out so you can see it. Yeah, right here there's a queen cup. There was nothing in it, it's just a practice. But we'll eliminate that completely. And yeah, there's honey and nectar on this frame, no brood. Okay, so we're going to put this one back in the hive. Nice and gentle. Try to work slowly. Try not to get the bees riled up. A little bit of smoke. Just don't want to give them too much. Just enough to get them to go down a bit. Now let's see, what do I see here? Let's have a look at this brood pattern here. That's a lot of brood there. And honey. I don't expect to see a queen on this frame. And this side also is brood and honey, a little bit of open larvae there. Or should I say bald brood? There's like just 2 or 3. And that's hygienic behavior. Yeah, there's a few open larvae, so that's hygienic behavior from the bees trying to fend off any mite infested larvae, I believe. That's a nice frame. I'm wondering if there's some eggs. I'm going to have a quick look. Okay, I don't see eggs, but I do see brood and larvae on both sides of this frame. So I'm going to put this one back. Back in the hive, and I'm putting it up against this one. And I'll continue to do so. So when I get to push them, I push them all in one go. Now I see lots of bees. Way more than there was the last time I was in here. This is a frame, a very thin frame of honey. I see another queen cup. Nothing in it. But I'm going to remove it anyway. Just a practice. There's larvae on this. Sorry, there is nectar on this frame. A little bit of brood on this side too. Just looking around to see if I can see the queen. Looking for eggs. There is a bee being born right here. I don't really see eggs, but this frame is white foundation, so it's very difficult to see the eggs on the white foundation. There's a few drones wandering around. Okay, I'm going to put this one back in. Putting it up against the previous one. It's a warm day. At work today it was 97 degrees and 70% humidity. That was inside the building I was working in. So now before I shower I thought I'd come out here and do a quick hive inspection. And then I'll take a shower. So this is all drone brood down here, or drone comb. You can see it's bigger comb, a few drone cells. This is all honey up top here. And the same on this side. Oh, there are eggs on this frame in the middle. I don't know if you can see the eggs, but there are eggs on this frame. So she could be on this frame. Just going to have a quick look around. I don't see her. Okay, let's move along. Now this next frame is also a whole bunch of brood. I'll give them a little bit of smoke just to get rid of some of these bees at the top. I haven't seen a single beetle yet, so that's good. God, this is stuck on pretty good. The frame is broken a little bit, unfortunately. Not much I can do about that at the moment. We got a full frame of brood here, worker brood, with a rainbow of honey, so that's nice. This side is all nectar and honey, so likely the rest of these frames here are honey. And I haven't seen the queen, although she might be up here. She's probably down below. So these girls are almost at a point where they could use another box. Not just yet, but maybe we'll see what the second, the bottom box is like. But there sure is plenty of bees. I'm gonna get this smoke out of my face. Now this frame is all honey and nectar. Looks to be quite dark honey. Nice. Yeah, there's no eggs or brood on this frame. Not harvestable yet, but it's getting there. And we got one more frame that looks like it's got honey on it. No eggs on this one. That's fine. Didn't expect to see eggs out here on the second frame from the edge. and they don't break the brood. So the brood is all in one area, and this is the second box, so that's all honey. This next frame has got nothing on it, although the outside of the frame has got honey. So I'm going to move this one over. I'm going to move that one over. And these two can go to the edge over here. I'll put that one there, this one here, and then shim them over and put one at the other end. I don't want to break up the brood too much from above and below, although I'm sure they'll be fine. If this outside frame, was it all honey? I can't remember. I'm sure it is. Yep, this outside frame is all honey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this frame, check aboard that honey, and this frame, which doesn't really have anything on it, some little bit of drawn comb, and then this frame, which is the honey. Okay. So up here, they've got two frames to work on. There's nothing really on this one, and there's nothing really on this one. The rest of them have got brood and honey. This one here doesn't have a whole lot on it either. So there's 3 frames up here they can be working on. Quite a lot of noise coming from the hive today. Quite noisy. But definitely way more bees than there was the last time I looked in here. So I'm going to lift this one up and lay it on its longest on the edge. Oh, if I can. Make sure I got it separated properly. Okay. Yep, that's heavy. I'm not sure if I got all of that on. I think I missed some recording, but I've been going through here, and there's basically nothing here or here. There's open frame cells here, there's honey, and there's brood, and I'm down to the last 4 frames. Haven't seen the queen. They're not being aggressive towards me. They're fairly loud in this bottom box, which kind of makes me wonder if the queen is up above. Lots of brood on this frame. Looking for that queen. I see worker cells and drone cells. And there is some open larvae in there as well. Let's see if we can find that queen. Nice frame with brood. And nectar. Not seeing eggs though, so I don't think she's here. Definitely way more bees in here than there was. Just a couple of weeks ago. That's a heavy frame. With honey. I'm trying to see if I can see any eggs, but it's white foundation. It's very, very difficult to see the eggs on white foundation. Lots of drones. Yeah. The boys. Too many boys. Yeah, this is towards the outside. Now there's the outside 3 frames. I don't think she's going to be out here. But they're packing in the pollen, as you can see. And the nectar. And the honey. Two more frames on this, in this box, outside, probably nothing more than honey, I'm sure of it. Not a single beetle in this hive. See, they're moving around real quick. I might have another look in that top box, see if I can find the queen. Tons of drones. But yeah, there's lots of open cells, so there's room for them to work. There's room for her to lay and store. And these guys up down here, yeah, they're getting loud. Generally means the queen's not here, so she's probably in the box above. This frame is the outside, which has bees on it. They're working on drawing out the comb, but that's it. But there's a lot of bees on here, which is great. That means they should get it done pretty quickly, hopefully. This side not so much. There's one beetle. Oh, it just got knocked off. So I don't know where it went, but it got knocked off. But one beetle. Oh, there's one. Maybe that was the same one. Killed it. Oh, there's another one. So yeah, there was a couple on that last frame only. So that's not bad. I think it's actually started to rain, guys. Did it start to rain? Okay, so I'm actually going to move these frames over and put this frame in the end. Whew. Yeah, they're getting quite loud. So I'm going to smoke them down, put the top box back on. I'm out of smoke. Oh, there's a little bit of smoke left. I'm not really too worried about these guys now. They have lots of resources, lots of eggs, lots of bees. Oh, they are going to need a new box at some point, probably within the next week or two. I don't do medium supers. I used to do medium supers, but I don't do them anymore. Okay, I'm going to close these girls up.